What's up, y'all? I'm your boy Javi,
And your boy D-Lo.
and this is Mix in Chat. You ready to go?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. All right, so D'Lo, what's your number? Where you at,
I'm
man?
about 8.5, man.
Okay, y'all gotta stop because we have said this whole entire thing already,
Yeah, we did.
and I just realized that we wasn't recording it.
Somebody didn't hit the record button.
But we okay. We got this. Where you at, bro? Why 8.5? What is it?
Well, once again,
Don't
don't
come for me. Why did I send for you?
I've been in the training phase at this new job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my third week. Well, after this, we go into an audit phase.
Ooh, they throwing you to the fishes.
Yeah, so which I'm glad we getting full hands on thrown in there. I get to see, but at the same time I'm kind of nervous because there's still some things I got questions for. But they said they'll help me. They'll be there for us to ask questions. So
And they better be.
Yeah. But so I'm just gonna take my time. We only have to do 20
a day.
20 a day. So
Ooh, that's
starting
not
out. It's not really. It's really not. Once you get into it, it's really not.
Okay.
But so yeah, and then I'm more excited because basketball season's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. There's some things.
UK's coming.
UK NBA's on the preseason.
Ooh, come on, pre.
So it's really hard to talk about the preseason, because I don't actually get to watch the game sometimes because there are a lot of them on the league pass.
Oh,
and the league pass is expensive.
It sounds like a league pass.
Yeah. So
I might need to add it to my competition.
But yeah, so it's a lot more. But I don't know.
You bring them snippets of it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep up with it. Basketball's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming, y'all.
All right, so.
But yeah, man, how do you put your number?
My number is
once again
about a. Look, let me tell you something. My number is an 8.5. Don't make it a 9. No, I'm an 8.5. Like, everything's going really good. It's not bad. It's working. It's doing what needs to be done, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm at an 8.5, maybe a 9, but I'm gonna stay at an 8.5 and be cute. What was not at an 8.5 or a 9 was me watching the season finale of The Circle.
Yeah.
I was devastated.
Yeah, there wasn't really one person that I actually was like, I want them to win.
Mine was Jadaisha or Darian, and it wasn't because they were brethren, but just because I felt like they were like the love story. I don't know.
When I say I meant in the finale, like I actually wanted Darian to win.
Yeah,
but I always root for the straight.
You talking about in the?
Yeah, I always root for the straight up guys. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like the straight up people. Like, this is who I am.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. You ain't. I ain't here to start the pot type person.
Yeah, but in the finale, I know what you're saying. Like, as far as the people that were left there who you think should have won it, I didn't like any of the choices.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, it would have been probably Rachel. She played a great game.
Yeah, even though she did game. Mess up as trying to be being an older woman trying to play a younger woman.
Yeah, but she made it really far. She really turned the competition up.
So me and Tamara got confused at the end.
Okay, what was your confusion?
When, so at the beginning, Rachel said that was her daughter.
I don't think she said that.
But then when Garrett came in, she said it was a friend of the family's.
So she might not even know whose picture she has.
So
I wonder what, like, I don't remember her saying that it was her daughter.
I'm pretty sure we was pretty sure.
I don't think she has a daughter.
No, she got 2 sons, but we're pretty sure she said daughter. But
Well, we need to rewind it back and check it out at some point. Somebody's got to do some type of research on this,
Yeah, but
I want to know. What did she say?
But anyways, I guess out of everybody, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of glad Gianna won it.
Yes, Gianna.
Out of the people that was in the finale, because I mean,
the twins.
I was rooting for the twins, man.
They Staten Wayland.
Yeah, like I was kind of rooting for them. They cracked me up. You know what I mean? Like,
they were too much.
I
did not like Kevin.
I actually had a friend. Him and his family was Italian. You know, they're from New York. So
it
kind of reminded me of
the Staten Island.
So yeah, it was but at the same time, I wanted Darian to win.
Yes, I wish they could have grilled each other some more. I wish there was like a reunion, like Bad Girls Club, where they get to box.
Yeah,
I was playing because I felt like Darian should have said more to Kevin. I feel like Jadaisha should have said more to Madeline and to the other people. They tried to get her out and took out Garrett, and I think Garrett should have stuck up for his stuff at that moment. I think a lot of them should have spoke on how they felt leaving.
Well, that and
I didn't get that from that. Is there gonna be a reunion?
There wasn't.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's what I'm saying. I needed more.
Well, I honestly don't know what happened, because you don't really know it's a reunion, because now instead of going into the room first and the finalists meet each other,
yeah,
and then they have the reunion,
yeah,
or they what's her name, the host? She's not there.
I know, that was heartbreaking. I was like, oh my gosh, she didn't walk out.
So it kind of had a different tone to the whole thing.
Yeah, but I need her back. I need them to quit playing, because she was like the best part of not seeing them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, but
she gave it to us, y'all. If y'all know this show, The Circle, if you don't, we are spoiling the hell out of you right now. But that episode was so interesting. But I can't believe Madeline went and blocked Jadaisha. I'm still floored by that.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, how Kevin just kind of like coast through the competition.
I was actually surprised
they kept getting.
I was surprised. I was actually surprised on how Madeline was quick to turn on Andy and Darian. It was like all of a sudden just snap.
Yeah, let me just attack the boys.
Yeah. And then it went to
with no premise. Yeah,
she was trying to take out that whole crew, and I think it worked in her favor that one of the people that made it to the end was so damn gullible and everything. Yeah, and he was taking everything face value and didn't have the balls to actually confront somebody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Tiara should have known she wasn't gonna win. That was a no.
No, yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised she made it that far.
Yes. I'm like, you should have been going, honey.
Like, as soon as you came in there trying to stir the pot like you
did. That's why I was surprised that Madeline didn't go to Tiara. If she was the subconscious mind, she would have went to Tiara.
Yeah. So
that would have changed the whole competition, because now Tiara's vote ain't really gonna be what Jadaisha's vote would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been cold.
So
and there's other shows that are out now. I'm excited about those.
Yeah, we actually been watching this one show. It's called
Found. What is that about?
So this woman, she has her own company that helps and finds people, like lost people. And what started though,
hence the name Found,
was she was kidnapped when I was a kid.
So she's like giving back because she was abducted as a kid. That's deep.
But there's a crazy twist to that too. So
let me know, or is it something I need to find out?
I guess you can see it on the preview, so it's not really anything like.
I thought it was like a plot twist.
basically she ends up finding in her adult life, she ends up finding the kidnapper and kidnaps him
Oh.
and keeps him locked in her basement.
Ooh, she sounds like a modern day Dexter.
So
Dexter. Oh, well, she's not chopping him up.
yeah, no, she
Okay.
just kidnapped the kidnapper.
Well, I want to see it. I do
But
want to see
it's
it.
pretty good. It's about to start its second season, so
Okay.
yeah.
Any other shows? The Floor.
The
That's
Floor
pretty
started.
good.
Masked Singer started.
And on the floor, the freaking
How you gonna forget that it was your turn?
yes. How do
Both
you
of them
forget
did that. It
that?
wasn't just one of them.
I
Both
know,
of them
and
did
they both just like looking up at the screen, like, "Girl,
it.
time has taken long." Oh my god, yes.
Although
Like, girl.
I was talking to Cha Cha because we go to her mama's to watch it,
Mhm.
and Cha Cha brought up on the floor on how after the woman didn't know the show Blackish, there's a dude in the crowd that just looked at the camera like, I'm sure she did.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that.
But no, it's crazy. Like, yeah, they started with 100 people this season, so that's different.
Well, it's very different. I like it.
Yeah, so
I like it. Makes the floor look huge.
But and it makes the pieces that they get and it looks a little smaller until they start
branching out. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, there's some good shows out there. Started on season 3 of Prom. It's a good show.
Yes. That's the show. Okay, I watched the first episode of it. It's really good.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
The season gets crazier.
Oh my god.
Like, the show gets crazier. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, so, yeah.
And when we come back, we're gonna dive into something a little bit more reckless. And that is the war in Israel and Iran and Hamas.
Yes.
We'll see in just a second.
Alright, what up, y'all? So, have you heard any more about the war in Israel and Gaza? Because I know we used to talk about it in the first season.
So I know that what's going on is Iran has attacked Israel because Iran attacked the leader of Hezbollah.
Yeah, so what
is that right?
Yeah, so of course they had they just had their 1 year anniversary of the whole
the October 7th.
Yeah, the October 7th thing. So but before then, so Israel shot missiles over in Hezbollah and to kill a couple leaders. Well, it wasn't to kill a couple leaders. The couple leaders were there at the time,
and they died. Yeah,
so
they were unalived.
But Iran shot missiles at Israel
and hit.
And hit. Well, the first time the U.S.
blocked them.
Well, they helped to block them.
Yeah. But some of them hit.
But yeah, the second time, some of them hit.
But there's supposed to be something like, oh, they only did that because we were creating a ground mission, weren't they?
Well, I mean, yeah, when Hezbollah fired back.
When Iran fired back, right?
Well, I think Hezbollah did try to fire back or something, but no, after Israel sent missiles to Hezbollah, they was going to invade Hamas. But they were grounding up, and all of a sudden, I think it was because they kind of took a moment for. No, that was when Iran shot missiles over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kind of regrouped, and they even Israel's leader was like, "We're going to retaliate."
Yeah, it
Don't
was a
know how,
guarantee.
don't know what, but we're gonna retaliate.
That was a guarantee.
So, yeah, man, it's getting crazy over there, dude.
Is it bad to
It's
say I'm? No, let me not say that for some shit happen over here. But yeah, it's crazy, and I don't understand why it's not over already. Like
well,
I don't
I mean, these, I don't want
like
countries.
at this point they just killing people to be killing people because
Well,
they're
they've been
angry
locked in war for centuries. So, I mean,
for centuries, for centuries,
yeah, like it's
bro.
like people thought, that U.S., which is a very young country, basically. Let me say that.
We ain't that young.
We young.
We ain't that young.
We're like that annoying 20-year-old at the bar.
No. I can see that though, especially with Trump in office.
Yeah, like, but it, like, this war has been going on for way longer than we've been a country.
Yeah.
Like, let's
It's
put it
been
that way.
brewing.
Yeah, like
It's been getting that war path ready.
so.
Speaking of,
But yeah, I hope there will finally be peace in the Middle East somehow.
mm-hmm.
Do I think I may see it in my lifetime? I don't know. It's a hard thing to say, man.
But you only 35.
I really hope there is. I really do. I mean, there's a lot of kids and
There is
a lot of
time.
families suffering over there because of this war. But so my heart goes out to them.
Yes.
And to the people that are captive, the Israelites as captive.
And it's weird because you haven't really heard anything about Gaza here lately when you know there's so much devastation still going on over there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, a lot of it's because of Hezbollah and
I know, I'm just saying you don't really hear
Iran.
the news talk about it.
Iran kind of takes up for Gaza. It's one of their states, so they just kind of just like sit back. We'll take this one.
Period.
So,
But speaking of the war path, Hurricane Helena, I don't know how they say it. Helen.
I think it's Helena.
One of those names. And Hurricane Milton. They both came down a week apart, rocked Florida and part of North Carolina and other places, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure all along that path.
Yeah, my heart goes out to all of them too.
Yes.
I pray for them.
Florida is devastated, bro.
Yeah.
Florida is really rocked, but North Carolina is too.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I hate that I hate that it's getting politicized right now because that's not what the people need. You know what I mean? Like they need relief, and they're getting the relief. It's just there's only with that much damage. There's only so much you can do at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's yeah, man. Like it's bad down there. Like it, you know it. I think before Milton hit landfall, like there was like tornadoes and stuff. Like it rocked Florida.
One place had 7 tornadoes in the same city.
Yeah.
At one time during Milton.
Yeah.
That's insane. In the same city, 7 tornadoes. And said that these tornadoes was wearing them out. They weren't no baby when these was town crushers.
Yeah, like the Tropicana stadium that's in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
It's the baseball field for the Rays,
mm-hmm.
the Tampa Rays. The ceiling of it got shredded.
For Milton or for Helena?
From Milton.
Ooh wee.
So, and the crazy thing about the storm was it reached from Mexico like the tip of Mexico, and it went just across Florida, and it just went back out to the Atlantic. Like, it wasn't like nothing. Like, it was like what Helena did, was went up and eventually hit us.
Yeah.
In Kentucky.
Are we not gonna get none of that?
No, it just went across. It went straight across
the state. I mean, I'm not saying praise that it happened, but praise that we don't get none.
Yeah, like it just went straight across and just out into the Atlantic somewhere. Like it just disappeared. It's like damn, like y'all couldn't give these people a break.
We can't even prosecute you for what you just done to these people, because there was a lot of people that were killed. There was a lot of people in both. There was combined. There was a lot of people that lost their lives during those.
Yeah, then Trump went to sit there.
The numbers are still going up on Milton, as they were on Helena too.
And then Trump went to sit there and say, "Well, a Category 5 never hit land. It's hit land, first of all."
The fact that Trump said that they weren't sending any funds from the White House, where the White House wasn't doing anything to help those people of Florida.
Well, he was calling it incredible. No, it's not incredible. You know what I mean? Like it, and not even that. But he's like, it never happens at this time of year.
No, but he said that
this is hurricane season.
He said that they weren't helping them when in reality they were funding a lot of money going down there. Yeah, a lot of supplies, a lot of help.
There was actually a bill.
The lies that caused up down this man's throat.
There was actually a bill that actually don't get reported on, but there was a bill to send. I think it was like $2.78 billion for the relief. See. And the Republicans voted against it.
Yeah, the bill.
Yeah.
They were talking about that too. Well, I guess we just gonna dive right in, right?
Might as well.
All right. Well, speaking of, we're gonna dive right on over into what is going on with the politics and presidency race and all of this craziness.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's 26 days before the election.
26. Are you ready? I'm nervous. I'm so scared.
Yeah, because, I mean, so on one side, on one side you got the Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other side you got hate-fueled, fear-mongering.
And it's big words. Fear-mongering. Hate-fueled. You've got Satan rallying the army.
Conspiracy theories out there. I mean, like, I enjoy a good conspiracy theory, but it's like, really, come on.
Like, I'm just like, no.
Like, it's,
I will accept a good conspiracy theory, but come on, man.
Yeah, like, it's just out there. Like, you had immigrants eating pets and animals, which is not true.
Come on.
And then you got the current president not giving relief to the people that just was devastated by hurricanes.
Factiana. like this is insane to me.
People really, and his supporters really thinks he cares about them.
So he went to the place on was it the 7th or the 5th, where he was first shot at.
Oh yeah.
And Elon Musk showed up and had this big 10-minute spiel he did on bull crap. Pretty much.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see a spray tan mark around his lips.
Yeah, I mean him and Trump's moaning.
I don't get it. And then
Trump is moaning him. I hope y'all can hear me chewing this gum because it's making me excited.
So that one what was it? That case I was telling you about Trump and the January 6th and all that. So the council that was in charge, that's his case, it went to get the tweets from X. From his Twitter. I hate to keep saying that. But it's X, Twitter, whatever y'all want to call it nowadays. Yeah. But the Trump campaign tried to go to the Supreme Court to overturn that, and the Supreme Court said no.
Of course they did. And of course the Supreme Court said no.
As
they should.
But other than that, they I don't know, man. We need to get out there and vote.
Get
y'all.
out there and vote. Well, somebody that is out there rooting, recruiting, and doing what needs to be done is President Obama.
Oh yeah. He had a
did his
speech.
thing tonight. Look, speaking
Yeah.
of, he just popped back
He
up
had a
on the
speech
screen.
down there up there in Pennsylvania.
If
and,
you have Mr. Pittsburgh's,
yeah,
it was really good.
Yeah, it was good to finally hear a president that can actually talk. And
What are you saying, Kamala Kane?
No,
You talking about former president?
Yeah. No, that's the one thing I do like about Kamala is you can tell she has some. She does actually have smarts, regardless of what these Trumpers and Donald Trump want to say that she's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I don't know, man.
I want to be a chocolate in the White House. I would love to be a piece of chocolate in the White House.
I just want to be a fly on the wall.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just put me in your pocket so I can hear every conversation that's going on. And let me melt into your pants so that way I'm stuck there all day. Period.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I honestly think that if the Republicans, the MAGA Republicans, and Donald Trump does win this election, it's going to be our last election.
It's going to be hell and catastrophe is what it's going to be.
So
if he doesn't win, we need to prepare for that.
So yeah, we're going to have to do the unthinkable and turn the whole U.S. blue.
Look, he's talking about we need to be one united front. I would love that.
But at the same time, so here's the swing states right now. This is before Obama gave his speech. So you have in Arizona, you have Harris at 47%, and then you have Trump at 49%.
Okay. Harris
was up in these swing states. Something happened.
So Trump is up right now?
Yeah, Trump is up right now in Arizona.
In Arizona, okay.
Georgia, Harris has 48%, Trump has 49%.
Ooh. I don't like that.
Michigan is dead even, 49-49.
Ooh.
Nevada, Harris has 48%, Trump has 47.
Okay.
North Carolina,
no.
Harris has 48, Trump has 49.
No.
Pennsylvania, Harris has 48.
That's sad.
Trump has 49.
That is no.
And then they're tied in Wisconsin at 49.
We don't need that. We need her to be up. We need her to get up.
Well, she was. I don't know where the dip was.
The dip was when he went to that rally.
But I'm pretty sure it was because he's been spreading his little hate-fueled lies.
Of course.
About how they're not helping these people. And then, and then people don't realize that it's going to take time for these people to get. It's kind of like Katrina. That place, New Orleans was devastated.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And some of it still ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take a while for it to get back on track. So they're doing the best they can with what they got. So I just hope people down there stay safe.
Period. That's what I was about to say. I hope everybody down there is safe. At least the people that were able to got out, and those that didn't were able to bunker and protect themselves. Not bunker, like it ain't like that, but you know what I'm saying. Get somewhere comfortable and somewhere safe.
Yeah, but yeah, so get out there and vote, y'all. This one actually really matters. People can't just sit idle by and just be like, you know what, my vote don't count. Yes, it does.
It does.
This one really does.
This one really, really, really does. If you don't vote for nothing else, vote for Kamala. That's my vote.
Yeah.
If you don't want it to go off of somebody's research, do your own. You should have been doing it already.
Yeah.
Because this is 26 days away. This is not a game. This is real life.
I'm voting straight Democratic throughout the whole thing.
The page
down the line. So I'm actually ready to see what they would do.
Down the
honestly.
page.
Like, we know what the Republicans are about.
I'm sorry, it's political season. If we're not supposed to be sharing our political views,
I
sue
mean,
us.
you got senators
Sue us, Sally Ann.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, who said there and
Right.
said that the Democrats are controlling the weather.
Mm-hmm.
The
Doing too
Democrats
much.
are controlling the weather. In that same speech, when Trump went back to the place that there was the assassination attempt. He was like, they try to impeach me, they try to kill me. You know what I mean? Like, it's very hate fueled right now, and I feel like
very
that
much
this
the
may
tea.
be the last election if they win.
I don't think that she's really giving the hate spiel. I think that's all Trump's business.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's his hate. It's his hate fuel. So, it's his hate fuel. But
they better get it together. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just wish they talked more about. Well, I wish Kamala would talk more about her policies more in depth.
But you gotta realize, not realize, but you also had to see that Obama kind of did that a little bit for her.
Did. He actually did clear up a lot. He did talk a lot about it.
Yeah, he really did. That was dope too.
So I just wish it would come
from her. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, cause he sounds great, but he's not running for president.
Yeah.
You are.
Unlike
where
Trump,
are you, sus?
Concept of a plan.
Yes, I love how he said that. Yeah, concept of a plan? Like he had a good idea, but it didn't come down the pipeline correct.
Yeah, like it's a good concept.
Yeah.
You know, that house will never get built.
Facts, and we don't need to let it get built by us with these votes.
Yeah, and then we really started reunite. We need to unite.
He said, "Turn the whole country blue."
For your Republican people out there,
are you about to go in on the Republicans?
It was like Abraham Lincoln said: "A house divided cannot stand." One of the greatest Republican presidents.
So we need
said that.
We need the Senate, the House, and the presidency. Ain't that what we agreed on?
That's what
we need all three. We need to make that happen.
Yeah.
Can we? Why can't we not?
We'll see
and we just need majority vote, right?
Yeah. We just
period. Like they can have 49 people as long as we got 51.
Yeah. And I mean, and that.
Your mom.
Well, I'd give a little bit more margin than that because
as long as we've got 60 and they've got 40.
That's what happened at the beginning.
As long as they've got 60 and we've got 40. Yeah, I mean, as long as we've got 60 and they've got 40.
Well, see, that's what happened at the beginning of the Biden administration was that we actually did have the majority of the Senate. But there was a senator that.
Was that Nancy? I'm just
no,
playing.
No,
I'm just playing.
Senator of West Virginia. But he would take the Republican side. Everybody thought he was a Republican.
Oh, he was a plant.
Yeah, so
he was the mole.
But so yeah, we need a little more than that. Yeah, we already know he's not going to have a second debate.
Yeah.
But he copped out on the 60 Minutes.
I know. That was so petty.
Which, the 60-minute interview, that right there is the last chance you can actually get to talk to a widespread of people.
Kamala did it.
Yeah, she did it. He's sitting there trying to say that they would back check the interview. Of course they're going to back check. That's what 60 Minutes is about.
Yeah, they don't want anything getting out there that ain't supposed to be out there. That's a lie.
Yeah, so
votes already cast in 2024 election. Wow,
yeah.
Over 3 million votes have been voted.
Yeah,
voters have voted.
To go out there and early vote, I think we missed Kentucky.
I'm not trying to early vote. I want to vote on the day. I want to know when I wake up the next morning what happened. But that night.
Honestly,
night, do they tell you that night or no?
It all depends on how many votes they got to count and what happens during that vote. And during the counting of the vote. So, and this one is so close, we may not know until 2 days after the election. But
so many people have endorsed her.
I know.
So many.
Kind of shocked that the Cheneys did, but
you were shocked.
Yeah,
I'm not. She's that girl. Honey,
okay, there, Rachel.
Get in line or get. That's what I was going for too. Yes. But she said something a little more vulgar. Yes, I'm that.
So yeah, get out there and vote. Get your voices heard.
And if you can't speak, write it down. You can type it out. You can vote online, but get out there and vote wherever you.
But you can vote on mail.
There you go.
You can do mail ballots.
You can mail.
So
you can do it, or have somebody come pick you up.
I did it during COVID. It was pretty.
Send us some Morse code to come pick you up.
I think they're gonna have like things to get people to be able to get rides for free to go out.
You don't even know I'm jamming.
To their polls and vote. So
facts.
I'll be there. Get my vote.
You're gonna be with your arms crossed, looking over people's shoulder like you better not. Now, just like I was just joking. We not those type of people. With your arms crossed when people walking in, just looking at them like.
I wish a mug would.
They might think you was with the Trump team though.
No.
You'd have
no. Won't have no red on, not at all.
No.
That's how you know. That's they're
I'm wearing UK blue.
They're gonna show up with their MAGA hats.
Oh yeah.
T-shirts.
Oh yeah. And the country is the vehicles. Like, come on, man. Can we not?
And the thing that kills me is how you gonna have.
And you think you intimidating me?
How you gonna have a speech,
girl,
at the Detroit Economic Club? And in the same speech, talk bad about the place that you're having this
yes. He talks so much crap about them right in their faces. Like, I'm surprised somebody let me not.
It's how many people?
How many? It's just crazy.
They didn't even clap or anything. You heard a couple of little claps.
That's a little pitter patter. A little pitter patter of feet.
That was the people that was awkwardly clapping because they didn't know what to do.
I was like, oh yeah, oh no, we're not clapping. Oh, okay,
it's not
my
like
bad.
Obama, he did
his
speech. Everybody was like, clapping.
Speaking of, look on the screen.
But
he did it.
He just, boy.
Oh my gosh. I just am ready for this campaign to be over. I'm ready for this vote to be over. I'm ready for us to know that we have a female president.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on to different things.
You know,
it's
the world is consumed.
That we're a political channel. We're really not.
We're not. That's just what's majority of the news is. This is a big campaign.
Yeah.
So right now we will be political channel, bitch. Yeah. Like, don't front it.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Like, this is the biggest news of our lives.
Yeah, this is big.
So far of our lives. So far. Like, this is major news.
So, yeah. But like I said, here soon I got basketball coming. We gonna get in that.
We're gonna get into some shows. I'm gonna keep y'all a little updated on my competition too.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and give y'all that little update. So, we have eliminated a total of 3 queens so far, and tomorrow the 4th queen goes home. Nobody's listening to this, so it's very interesting. But I've already told you, and my queens don't listen to this yet. But I can send it to them. But they are playing a side competition, the ones that get sent home, to get back into the competition. But they have to win a certain amount of rounds. So you have to compete with the other queen your looks, and then one gets sent home based off of those looks. So one girl won. One girl got sent home, and then she played another queen, and the other queen sent her home, and now she just played another queen, and this queen sent her home. So the queen that's standing now has to win against somebody else in order to get back in.
So how many weeks does this competition actually take?
A month.
A month.
Yeah. So, and then October has 5 weeks. So I got an extra one to play around with. The last episode's gonna be on Hallows Eve.
We actually did a 4 episode on Halloween.
You know it.
So,
Guys.
yeah, we're gonna have to come out with the.
We can't do it on Halloween though, unless it's early.
Why not?
Because I have to do Halloween shit on Halloween. Come on, you ain't going trick or treating. No, just play it. Me either.
No, going to Halloween parties and.
I like to go to haunted houses though.
I do like to go to haunted houses. I haven't been to one this year.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm excited. I need to be decorating.
But with work and everything, with the new job and stuff like that, although I'm thinking of some interesting things later on, like for like next year and stuff like that. But
for like Halloween next year,
yeah,
you're thinking ahead already.
Yeah,
it's a whole year away.
I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. It was actually me and my dad's favorite Halloween. So
you know what my favorite holiday is?
Our favorite holiday.
It's Valentine's Day.
I can see that.
My heart explodes with joy, of love and laughter.
Yeah, I can see that. Like
when I said Valentine's Day, my heart exploded a little bit. I do think I'm
like Tamara, she loves Halloween too.
I love Halloween, but my favorite's Valentine's.
Her holiday's Christmas.
Come on, Gibbs. I know they're
tight. My mom, they love Christmas.
They like that money. They like to spend that money for Black Friday. But I be squaring up on Black Fridays. Like, I wish I bitch would.
Actually, I stopped going to Black Fridays, man. I started realizing it.
Cyber Monday's where it's at.
Well, not even that, but even Cyber Monday, they have those same deals throughout the week or throughout the year. Think about it.
I don't think about it because I don't go Black Friday shopping. I might Cyber Monday shop a little bit.
One time to see if I can see some crazy shit. That was at the time.
It wasn't popping. I went twice actually.
Yeah, I went about 3 times, and then that's when I realized that they had the.
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, yeah. And then I wanted to see some crazy shit because it was people pushing people over trying to get.
But Cyber Monday has really good deals.
Yeah, but I mean,
it do. But those ain't because I don't buy off typical sites though. I buy off like Amazon. Yeah. I buy off like Tmall.
And with Amazon, honestly, with Amazon, you're gonna get your best deal on like Prime Day.
Yes.
Labor Day.
Darn.
Like I said, they have those deals throughout the year.
Yonigan. You right.
You know what I mean? Like it's nothing really special.
It's nothing special. It's just that time of year.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Okay.
Well. It's just a way that they can capitalize on Christmas and getting what it really is getting the older models out so that way they can bring the new models in for Christmas.
Come on, models, get them bitches out.
You know what I mean? So that's why you see like the year the PlayStation 4 came out, you would see a PlayStation Slim on Black Friday deals, but you wouldn't see the PlayStation 4 Pro because it was new on a Black Friday deal. And it's the same thing with this. You won't see a PlayStation 5 Slim. You'll see that on a Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
But the PlayStation 5 Pro,
nope.
You ain't gonna see that.
But we do have it if you want to purchase it full price.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5 Pro. I've been slacking. I ain't been getting my games right, but
your consoles.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back.
You're gonna upgrade.
Later on down the road, I don't know. I might start me a Let's Play channel.
Well, until then, I'm your boy Javi.
I'm your boy D-Lo.
And we're gonna peace out for this episode.
Peace.
Bye.